about I do this?
Yeah.
But I want it because I have I'm going to defer to my big brother first. That's a very important question, but out of respect, since I have the rare chance to have my big brother and my partner in this struggle and a man I respect immensely, I must defer the first question to Dr. Cornel West. Then I'll come behind him, okay?
Absolutely. And so the question that I wanted to ask your big brother, our big brother, Dr. Cornel West, is, we know that you are known for being emeritus, professor emeritus at this university, and that you've written a lot of books. But the one tonight that I want to focus in on with Race Matters. Can you tell us, in a nutshell, the purpose for the book Race Matters? And this is not a new book.
No, indeed. But first, I want to begin by saluting you, my dear sister Angela.
Thank you.
For the power of your voice, the power of your vision, and the power of your vocation, your calling, your sense of what you are here on the earth to do. And that's very important, because once you have your calling and you're true to yourself, then you allow yourself to be open to become such a force for good. And you are a force for good. It's always a blessing for me to be with my dear brother, Malik. I've known him now for almost 30 some years. And he is, I think, when I think of him as someone who has a genuine love for Black people. Mm-hmm. When you love people, you hate the fact they're being treated unjustly. You loathe the fact they've been treated unfairly. And so wherever Black people are catching hell, you'll always find my dear brother, Malik. And I also have a deep love for Black folks. So we end up having magnificent overlappings and things. And we wrestle with each other. I'm an older school than he is. And so we try to teach each other, we push each other and so forth. But whatever we end up supposedly disagreeing on, our love for Black people is deeper. And that's precisely why I'm always inspired when I see him bearing witness. He could be in Mississippi. Where were we? Was it the Republican National Convention? Where was that? In Indiana? No, Cleveland, wasn't it? That was in Cleveland. It could be anywhere in the country and really anywhere in the world, because we connected to the Africans all around the world in that sense. And so Race Matters was simply my attempt to express my love for Black people, my willingness to try to tell the truth about our suffering and our fight back, our bounce back, our ability to be resilient even as we resist, and to resist even as we are resilient.
Thank you. That was in a nutshell. Okay, Attorney Malik Shabazz, and let's talk about briefly the book of Khallid.
My book, the Book of Khallid, is a official biography of one of the most controversial and profound figures of this modern era, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who was the former national spokesman for the Nation of Islam leader and legend, Louis Farrakhan, as well as the chairman of the new Black Panther Party, and he was my mentor. So in this book, I think what you will find is the jewels of the history of our struggle from the 1980s and the 1990s, which often is not written about. And you will find the intricate details of the modern struggle between the 80s and the 90s here. You will find excellent historical information and facts on the Nation of Islam and its second rise under Louis Farrakhan. You will find all about Khalid Muhammad, this multifaceted and much misunderstood man. You'll find his story here, and you'll find a lot about Malik Shabazz in here. You'll find a lot about my life with my mentor and how that shaped and molded me through the trials, the fire and tribulation of serving such a controversial and dedicated man. And so Dr. I think I got Dr. Cornel West here on the back. Dr. Cornel West says, I think it's very important because, talking about Khalid Muhammad, I think it's very important, the book, because I think he's been misunderstood and misconstrued. I think people are so easy to fall for stereotype and don't stay in contact with the love in his heart, mind, and soul. So you get what you do is you get an inside look at the dedication of Khalid Muhammad, and you'll even find a greater understanding of his student, Malik Shabazz, of his attorney, Malik Shabazz, because I'm a misunderstood man as well. And through reading this book, you gain valuable Black history, as well as intimate knowledge of Khalid Muhammad and his mentee.
Let's talk about who wrote the foreword for you.
Oh, Farrah Gray. Farrah Gray is Dr. Khalid Muhammad's son.
That's right.
He was baptized in this struggle at 9 years old, facing assassins' bullets, standing by the side of his father. I can't tell you how much love and respect that I have for Khalid Muhammad's son, Brother Farrah Gray. I can't tell you, and I won't tell you, just how much in these days and times when Khalid Muhammad is not here with me, how his son is with me and backing me up in what I do. And people have greatly underestimated Farrah Gray's commitment to this liberation struggle. But I'm here to tell you that he is performing miracles for our struggle from the strategic position that he's in. He's one of America's top social media influencers. He has avenues and doors all over the planet. I'm honored that the son of Khalid Muhammad would be writing the foreword to the book and just giving me his expertise and his Black brotherly love as I do the same for him in this hour. We both, like twins, carry on the legacy of his father, Khalid Muhammad.